Hey everybody, this is Lee, and I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys to let you know what I'm experiencing. Just because I want everyone to know I'm not really sure if this is legitimate or not. I mean, I found out about this about 4 o'clock on a Friday, and I spent some time building it up. And I'm going to show you guys. I've definitely as you can see, I've built up, a little bit of cash over the last few days, and really, I just want to kind of show you some of the back end things here that, like, when you actually hit this money, you're going to be sent to a form just like this. So basically what they're going to be doing is they're going to be telling you to fill out an actual survey. So these people, regardless if they are actually, if you're making money or if you're not, basically you're going to be directed to for really they're monetizing it on the back end for your traffic. So you're driving a whole bunch of traffic in, they're going to end up sending you to this. You can't get by this actual survey form. And what happens with that is they're getting paid on the back end. Well, now I haven't gone completely through those steps because what I did was I tried to contact them. As you can see here, this is what kind of alerted me last night, and I just kind of took it as I'm going to promote this, I'm going to promote this, I'm going to promote this, and I'm going to use real easy ways to do it, just using Facebook, Twitter, and so on and so forth. But what really started to clue me in is, I don't see any privacy policy. I don't see anything that would show or dictate that this is legitimate. Okay, now mind you, I'm gonna take you back to that previous screen here. I've generated over, according to them, I've generated over $3,000 already, and I did that in just a weekend. And really, I didn't do anything that was advanced tactics of driving in traffic. I literally used Twitter, I used Facebook, and I just, I took it to the next level with just, promoting just by telling people, because I wanted to kind of demonstrate just how easy people can do this without having to know any advanced marketing tactics. The only thing that really kind of freaks me out a little bit about it is when you go uh, to their FAQ page, they basically there's nothing directing you to this support at Payoye or whatever it is. I've contacted them, folks. I sent them last night because when you actually get your confirmation email, you're sent to an actual page. Let me pause this video and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm basically showing you, basically you're going to get an email, a follow-up email. It's going to say your verification code. When you click this, now watch this, folks, you're going to something that they're driving you to a traffic source that is really encouraging you to do what? Where are you supposed to put your verification in? When you sign up, you give in your email, and mind you, I mean, it's showing you here. This right here is an AdSense banner, folks. So it's they're getting paid if you click something like that. All these other things they're redirecting you to are just outbound traffic sources. And when you put your name and email address in, then they're putting you on a list. Okay, so they're not unethically driving traffic to you because you're going to be getting emails, and you might not. I mean, and then again, as you can see here, I've sent them emails here. Okay, I mean, this is my verification code. I went there. This is the actual site. Where does it say to verify? I mean, it's very misleading. Okay. The other thing is, I contacted them 16 hours ago per their actual uh, when they're available. They're Monday through Friday. Now, mind you, folks, I sent this over 16 hours ago. I sent another one an hour ago. And with this verification that was sent 3 days ago, I've tried to figure out how to actually verify my account. I don't know how. Okay, so that's the first huge misleading thing there for me. And the next thing is there's no support to call here. They say they have a support manager that'll help you, and you send that email. I'm showing you right here. I've sent the emails. okay? And mind you, folks, I'm not trying to detour you away from it, because I'm showing you with my own what I've quote unquote earned, and then what you're actually sent to. Okay, so this is, to me, I mean, I backed off of this because, obviously I vested my time in promoting this and so on and so forth. And, I mean, I did this in 2 days, folks. I did this on a Friday afternoon to really, Sunday, probably roughly around a little over 48 hours of my time was invested. And really, like, I'm just trying to show you and be as transparent as possible that, they sent me a verification. This is the page you go to. I mean, if you clicked your verification link, you're going to see you're going to go something very similar. It doesn't show you where exactly to, verify your site. Okay, believe me, I was just as jacked up as everybody else about this, but just know that on the back end of this, you're going to be directed to a survey. And this is their way of generating money on their end. Okay, so basically, they're telling you, all of us who've done this thus far, they're telling you to just do this, do this, do this, do this. Then they're going to send you to this survey. Once you fill out this survey, at that point, folks, I can show you this on another site. They're getting paid big bucks by these sponsors. And it's not necessarily sponsors. These folks have found high generating, what you call CPA survey sites. So basically, it's a cost per acquisition. And not only that, but when you fill out that survey, every time somebody fills out that survey, they're getting paid for it. Okay? And at that point, you're not only investing your time, you're investing your effort. And again, folks, I haven't seen anything come back. I don't want to say this is a scam, because obviously I went to the next level with this and I started generating, but I stopped well over 16 hours ago. And I just, to me, because there's going to be some advanced tactics I was going to use to do this, but folks, I'm not seeing where this is going to be legitimate. And, for those of you who know me, you guys know that anything I'm going to promote, and I try not to promote anything, but I was really bombarding Facebook, and I really slammed Twitter with a bunch of posts, a lot of tags, things like that. And I can't say with true absolute certainty that this is true. This is not valid. I mean, I don't know. And I would be speculating to say that that I have gotten anything out of this, because as you're seeing there, in 48 hours, I generated over $3,000 apparently. And at that point, I started to think of other ways that I was going to literally just ramp this up. If they're paying $5 a click, $10 a sign up, what are you really promoting? You're promoting a job, yes. But the thing is, I'm not saying it's unethical, but realistically, folks, there's no real back end to this, because like I'm showing you here, this is the page you click when you go for your verification email. This is your verification process. It sends you to where it says you're supposed to go. And again, I'll click that. See that? I mean, and the first thing you're going to do, typically, because this is going to be based around your habits and what you're doing, you're going to click that. That's monetized on their end, okay? Also, when you go to withdraw your money, folks, you're seeing right here, you're being sent to surveys, and every single one of these surveys that you fill out, this website, or whoever owns this website, is getting paid for that. All right, so just want to give you an FYI. I'm sorry this video went a little long, but folks, I'm telling you, I was doing different things. I was creating little memes like that, and I was slamming it out there to Twitter. I went solely on Twitter yesterday, and I really started ramping this up. And if those of you who know me know that I was telling you, I signed up at 4, and I mean, literally, I signed up, started promoting, and I actually went to dinner, stayed up a little late on Friday, woke up, and started promoting, just not promoting, but just sharing a couple times on Facebook, but mainly on Twitter. And folks, what's it's I'm not saying this is a scam, but the thing is, I haven't gotten any follow up yet, and I'm just not going to start taking efforts like this to make them money on the back end when they're. I mean, I'm not saying it's fraudulent, but really, I mean, at this point, what you're seeing here, I generated that. I mean, based off what I showed you guys, and when you click here to request for payout, you're sent to something that it's monetized on their end. Okay, so you really have to understand what you're doing here, and I'm showing you the back end because I was completely going to base a product around this, and really show a lot of like extra methods that any newbie can use. But until this is verified, until this is validated, I really can't say with absolute certainty that you should continue to do this. So just be leery of this. I will keep you posted. And again, sorry this video is so long, but again, folks, I'm showing you I vested my time. You see that right there? That's $3,200. I obviously, I do marketing myself, but I just kind of went with the premise that let's go ahead and see. I got past the $1,000 mark. See that right there? I actually went past it. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start driving this in, and then when I actually request some income from these guys, I want to make it worth my while. So I want to have several grand in there so that it'll come to me, and then I'll just be able to do this. But really, what the terms, I don't see any terms and conditions. I don't see anything that to me is, when I started thinking about it, and mind you, I went with that mindset, just start sharing. I started seeing those numbers increase. I kept sharing, I kept sharing, I kept sharing. But folks, I don't know how to, I mean, they have no one you can call. I mean, and when you send this email right there, you're seeing it with your own eyes. I sent that email right there. I sent it last night, okay? And that's 16 plus hours ago. I resent another email. I've got no follow-up. All right. So again, just be really cautious when you're stepping forward with this process. And I'm sorry if any of you feel misled by my actions. I was just going off of blind faith, like I was telling anybody that I am me, that, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And then I'm going to start, the process of capturing the money. Now I've actually started that process, and now you're seeing what steps you have to jump through. You got to complete some surveys, which they are profiting off of that, folks. So every time you're actually giving your info, these people, this is not unethical what they're doing. It's just misleading, okay? And when you actually try and hit their support up, you're seeing it. You see any follow-up? I see no follow-up there, okay? And when you go to verify, as I tried to do here, I'll show you one more time. This is what screen you're going to. So again, just be cautious of what you're doing. Excuse me. Woo. Really be cautious of this. If you're taking the time, the effort to share this with people, I really can't say with absolute certainty that this is going to benefit you, because it hasn't me yet. I haven't gotten any kind of response back, and at this point, I would love to prove that theory wrong and get that verification. I'll put together a video, and as I said in here, I'm kind of saying once again, I refer many people, and the conversation is not clear. Can you please elaborate? To verify your account is very difficult, and the back-end referral to surveys is misleading. Okay, I'm telling these folks that. I'm telling their support that. And then I say, can there be a more in-depth explanation about this? And I've had a couple people kind of get upset with me. I said, many people are now upset at me, and I'm looking for clarification regarding your site. Again, need more details. Can you please explain? All right. So I'm being as transparent as I can. Anybody who maybe took action because you saw some of my posts that I did, I apologize for this. But I just want you to know that realistically, I don't know either. I started taking the steps to kind of go with this, and this is what you're seeing. So I hope this serves you. I hope this helps you out, and I hope this helps you to be a little bit more guarded with what you're doing. Because again, I literally did this at the end of it was the end of day on Friday. It was 4 o'clock, and I literally stopped roughly 48 hours later. And you saw the compensation that I showed you earlier. So just be leery until I get a verification. I can't say with absolute certainty that this is real. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a great day.